Maybe we should get Soren to finish the guy. That might be a good idea. Gust, fire, might as well use fire. Boom. You just got yo ass fried. I promise I will never do that voice again. No, I don't. Again. I'm not gonna make promises I can't keep. And I know that's a promise I can't keep. So it may look like I'm being stupid by putting Mist out in the open here, but I'm actually going to move the other characters forward, so it doesn't really matter. She's still going to be protected. And I'm going to assume that there's not going to be more knights just coming out of the shrubbery or something. Which is possible, actually, knowing this game. Okay, direct, avoid. You are not going to fight anymore, Mordecai or Lith. You guys are going to start being cowards from now on, and not going to attack the enemies. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna position everyone here, ready for an assault. I don't know. How's about... Rolf, you are pathetic! Like, honestly! Come on, man! What can Ilyana do? She can't get to any of those guys, so it's like... I'm so eloquent. Come on, Rolf. Go on. Critical? No? No critical? Damn it, Rolf. You are pathetic. I mean, honestly. This is really bad, Rolf. This is really disappointing. What if Mia attacked that guy? I wouldn't be able to kill him, of course. Does the Armor Slayer have more power? Wow, the Armor Slayer actually has a lot more power than the Iron Sword, but it's too heavy. She can't double hit. Then the other guy would be able to double hit her on that Slime Sword. This is bad. This is just like flat out awful. I'm thinking I positioned people badly here. Yeah, can't double hit with that. Okay, just do that. Whatever. I'm probably just gonna... Someone's gonna die again. I'm just doing terribly. I don't know. Is it the Let's Play curse? Oh! Critical. Thank you, Mia. You actually did something good. But if I bring Titania down there to take out this guy, who I want to avoid killing... Oh, well, she can't anywhere near get to that guy anyway. Whatever, just do that. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm probably, you know, someone like Mia or Rolf is just gonna die again. Why did it bother bringing up that thing? Oh, because she's on terrain that lowers her range. That's what does it. Risk can't get to the guy. Yeah. This is kind of irritating. Maybe I should just reset for those houses, but I'm gonna... Nah. Of course he's gonna attack him. Okay. I guess knowing Rolf's previous track record in this battle, I should have been... Fuck you, pirate. Like, no. Just, no. Fuck you. Why does that... Yeah. Okay. Soren, can you do something useful against this fire guy? Except you'd have a disadvantage there. So, might as well try this. I mean, he'll only do a few damage, but it's guaranteed damage, and the guy can't do anything to him. Watch. Watch and learn. No damage. Ha! Crits aren't a thing, because 0 times 3 is still 0. Probably be able to just kill both the mages in this turn, and then later we can start working on the boss. And Marcia should reach Ike soon. Not quite yet. Her movement range is 8, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, she's not going to be able to do it this turn unless I position Ike specifically to do that. So, what does it really matter? Steel Sword? Let's just use up the Iron Sword a bit. Alrighty, Ike. Whoosh. Mages are really not very dangerous early in the game, and I almost feel sorry for them. I mean... Really, you try to use mages, because I like magic users, and they're just not useful. And then you just kill the enemy mages, you can just chop through them like butter. I just kind of feel sorry for them. They will kind of get their revenge later in the game, though. Because later on there will be stuff where enemy mages with long-range attacks or just really powerful spells are really annoying. Ah, missed. That means I have to get Oscar in there. Oh well, at least this is a game where mounted knights can move again after attacking, so I can do that and then get him out of the range of the boss. Because the boss is a knight killer, so we really don't want Oscar to be anywhere near the boss. Or at least not immediately in front of him. If he was 2 spaces away, the boss would have to throw his javelin, which wouldn't be so bad. Or is it a short spear? Might be a short spear. Short spear is basically just an upgraded javelin anyway. And then there's a spear that's even better than that. It's just a javelin, not that dangerous. Might as well just leave him there. And here's Mist, who can't really get to much of anyone. Alright, let's figure this crap out. They're all in the range of pirates, and the whole thing with trying to save the houses has now become entirely pointless. Good job, Titania! What? Why are you singing? Is that like your battle cry? Okay, whatever. I guess they're kind of endearing. I mean, really. Isn't he so lovable? Look at him. God, you're hideous. Let's... Ilyana? Wanna attack that guy? You can try. Won't be able to kill him. It's worth a shot. Unless you get a lucky crit. Possible, I guess. I'm starving. Why am I so hungry? I'm starving. I guess it would be because I've had almost nothing to eat today. That would do it, wouldn't it? Mia, you're just... Why are these units so freaking disappointing? Will enemies be able to get to... Okay, if I put Rolf up here, enemies won't be able to get to him. So I can do some damage to this guy, at least. At least do some damage. Oh! Hey! That was a crit! Nice. Alright, well, I guess that works. Why are these units... I mean, I guess they're just under-leveled. They're sucking so badly. Mia isn't supposed to be this bad this early on. I really want to keep using her, because I know she can be awesome if you level her up. In the later missions of the game, she is amazing as a swordsmaster. Okay, heal staff will bring either of them up to full. The Rolf's HP is a little lower, so we'll just do that. Doesn't really matter. Pirates can't get to him. And I believe that's all my units. Yeah. Okay. Unproductive turn there. Why is she just running into this area where there are other enemies that can get to her? If she's supposed to be avoiding all enemies, shouldn't she just go to the right? Come on, Lith. You're not impressing me here. No one is impressing me here. This has been a very disappointing battle. Really. Okay, Kotoff. You better not, like, kill people here. That did more damage to Oscar than I was expecting. I wonder how accurate that was. That was probably just, like, way worse than I was expecting. Like, the boss doing way more damage. And, of course, the guy has a javelin, so he can't let Soren attack him, or he'll probably, possibly get killed by the javelin. Brilliance. But that also means he's a bit less powerful at close range. I think we'll actually have Mist heal Boyd. Boyd has the weapons triangle advantage, so figure that's the best thing. And while Mist magic stat is pretty pathetic right now, she can only heal a maximum of 14 damage. With the steel axe, yes, that would slow him down too much. He's a little more accurate with this, even if he's not doing much damage. Woohoo! Okay, well, I guess that works out. I think this might be a bit of a slow battle here. I guess what we can have Oscar do is attack him with a javelin. You know, doesn't have much of a chance of doing much of anything useful, but then he can move away and not be in the... Whoa! That was a crit, but he was doing so little damage it accomplished virtually nothing. Nice one, Oscar. Nice. You're really being useful here. Okay, this guy, not a good idea. You can just talk to Marcia. And... That's right, it's me, Marcia. As promised, I'm here to pay my debt. I'm going to join your group. Join us? But I thought you were one of the Holy Pegasus Knights of Benyon. Pfft, I resigned. So what do you say? Are you going to let me in or what? Come on. Are you sure about this? I mean, I'll be honest with you. We're a destitute band of mercenaries. Your wages will be a pittance compared to what you're used to. So what? Are you saying no? No, I'm simply pointing out that you'll be losing almost all of your... Pfft, I won't lose out on anything. Plus, I'll work twice as hard as anyone else. Come on, please let me join you. Please. Well, if that's what you want, I guess we'll give it a shot. We're short-handed, though, so you're gonna be busy. Huzzah! That's great. Just tell me what needs doing. And with that, we have a new party member. Marcia is, another one of those characters that starts out with wow, that's awful. Rather low stats and can be difficult to level up. But, again, she will pay off if you level her up enough. I don't think it's quite as dramatic a change as with, say, Mia, who's been pretty unimpressive so far, but will be just like, holy crap, this character is amazing by the end. But I don't know, she's still pretty good. I like having a flying unit every once in a while. There are a variety of flying units you can get in the game. It's not like she's the only one. And actually, there are times when it's kind of inconvenient to have a lot of flying units because of, this guy has to rhyme, doesn't he? Because of, things like ballistas, which are like long-range bows that are part of the terrain and only archers can use them. They get kind of annoying. Or long-range wind magic spells. Either of those things can just kind of kill a Pegasus Knight instantly, because as I explained, they don't have much HP, and, I was hoping Titania would be able to go, oh, I see, that's sea terrain, so of course she can't get to the guy. Well, she has more accuracy here than I expected, but without a crit, she's not going to be able to kill him. Now she misses. Crit? No. Okay, whatever. Let's see where he can go. That's dangerous. Where I can put Mia, maybe? I don't know. I can do this. That works. That should be good. This is... Oh, wait, I forgot to... Fuck. Forgot to heal Mia. I can heal the 1 HP Ilyana lost from leveling up. This has been such a wildly unsuccessful mission. I'm tempted to just, like, scrap this recording and start over again. But that would be annoying, because then I would have to, A, re-record everything, and B, what was B? My memory is suddenly failing me for no reason. Hey! Nice! Mia actually managed to kill the guy. Wasn't really expecting her to do that much damage, to be honest. She just hasn't impressed me so far. Mia, you need to level up. You need to start pulling your weight soon. Alright, boss guy, you're equipping your Night Killer again, which means you don't have ranged attacks, which means I can get people like Soren and Oscar to attack you at range. Hee 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 hee. So I could just, go in there, kill the boss, have Ike stand on the spot, and then we'd be done. We're about to be done anyway, seeing as this guy's about to get his butt killed by Titania. Not quite, but, close. I was not expecting this chapter to take that long, but, Okay, Soren? Yeah! Alright, let's do this. Come on, Soren. Finish him! Fatality. Yeah, I did just make that joke. That was pretty bad. Oh well, whatever. That means a lot of EXP for Soren. What level is Soren? Oh, arm scroll. Ooh. He already has a skill of C. Not really necessary. Alright, we want to give someone some EXP up here. Rolf's the lowest level. Might as well have him shoot the guy. Not gonna actually kill him unless he gets a very unlikely critical. Boom! Well, I don't know what was in those houses. Maybe I'll look it up in a guide. But I don't think it's really that big a deal. Let's just use the slim sword up. It's kind of a waste of space, really. Use up some of the condition. Whoa! Totally unnecessary critical there, Mia, but okay, at least you've shown me that you're capable of them. I'm being so harsh on my units in this episode. Usually I'm all, okay, well, that was a little disappointing, but, you'll get better. And, oh, you got a critical that was actually helpful, nice job. Okay, given unit's name, you rock. But this time I'm just, my god, Mia and Rolf, you both suck. I don't know why. I mean, maybe, well, Rolf obviously sucks because he was just introduced. He's still quite young, and his stats are low because he's extremely underleveled. But, I mean, Mia isn't supposed to be that terrible. I mean, yeah, she's not that great when you start out, but geez. Everyone's just being disappointing. Even Oscar's being kind of disappointing, and he's level 12. Okay, whatever. We're gonna end the map, not worrying about the contents of those houses. We did it without anyone dying. We got Marcia. We got the arm scroll. We're good. It seems unlikely that they were merely pursuing Princess Alencia. I wonder if Dayan is planning to invade Gallia. Perhaps Crimea was only a stone on which to whet their blades. No matter the motive, the fact remains that Dayan crossed the border. Under such circumstances, hostilities between Dayan and Gallia could break out at any time. So it's war, again. If war erupts between the Beorc and Laguz, it's only a matter of time before other nations become involved. Could Dayan truly mean to set the land aflame in a blaze of war? If that happens, many of our citizens will be sacrificed on the altar of their ambition. Aren't you very poetic today, Titania? We too need to choose which way to move, whose side to take. Whose side? We shall never support Dayan! Unthinkable! Captain Titania, we are human. Would you truly have a side with with Laguz against other humans? That is unthinkable. Beorc and Laguz. Are you going to sit here and argue about a war that hasn't started? You Beorc are so timid, it's pathetic. Leith, you must not say such things. Mordecai, Leith, what do you think? Will it come to war? Our claws are sharp. If Dayan invades Gallia, we are ready for battle. If our king wills it, war will come. I like it not. War brings pain, sorrow. I keep changing Mordecai's accent in every episode, practically every line. It's kind of weird. On your skinny Beorc legs, it is very far, but we will do as we can. I am late. Why am I still singing? Ooh, Castle Gallia. Are we here already? I guess we're here already. That's cool. My Lord Ike, everyone. Princess Alencia. I heard about Commander Grail. I don't know what to say. Don't worry, we're alright. We're getting by, somehow. Oh, Ike. The king has arrived. Hey there. Thank you for coming to Gallia Palace. I am Kynegus, ruler of the Kingdom of Gallia. These are the Grail mercenaries. I am Ike, their commander. You have been raised well, young pup. I didn't recognize you. What? When last you were here, you were still a small child. Is that you, Titania? It's good to see you. The pleasure is all mine, your majesty. The two of you are friends? How does the king know me? I have something I must tell you about your father, Grail. Leith, Mordecai, leave us now. Prepare rooms so our guests may have a place to rest and heal their wounds. At once, my lord. Would it be best if I were to leave as well? No, princess. I would have you stay, and this one also will stay. This is Gifka, my shadow. Pay him no more heed than you would the air. Understood. I would have Titania and Soren stay with me as well. Me? So be it. Now then, where to begin? Titania, how much did Grail tell his son? Ike was raised with no knowledge of Gallia whatsoever, nor does he recall ever having been here. Is that so? Then it is best for me to tell him all that I know. Although that is not much. That's all right. Whatever you can tell me would be much appreciated. I want to know more of my father. You have good eyes, honest and brave. I see your father in them. Long ago, Grail, your father, worked as a mercenary for Gallia. We forged a strong bond, he and I. To speak truly, I still do not trust the Beorc, but your father was different. Princess Alencia's father, King Ramon, and his brother, Lord Renning, are also of a different kind. All are, or were, exceptional men in whom one could put his trust. Oh, Titania, you are an exception as well. Among Beorc females, you are unique. You are most gracious, your majesty. My father was a mercenary for Gallia? Correct. And you and your sister? You were both born here in Gallia. You stayed only for a short time, but part of your childhood was spent within these borders. Mister and I were born here, is that so? I don't remember any of this at all. I feel your parents were carrying a dark secret. Someone was hunting them, I'm sure of it. Once, over 10 years ago, and after your mother had been slain, your father chose to leave Gallia. Before he left, I went to him and asked him to share his tale. I asked him, why are you being chased? Is there anything I can do to help? But I was unable to loosen his tongue. And then I heard he had returned to Gallia, and I thought I had another chance to hear his tale. His fate was black indeed. If I had been faster, if I had hastened my steps, perhaps things would have been different. Wait, now I understand. The voice I heard, that was you, wasn't it? His wound was fatal. I could do nothing. I thought it best not to interfere in his final moments, so I remained hidden. Tell me, Ike, at his last, did he confess anything to you? The identity of the Black Knight, did he reveal it? The Black Knight? No, I don't know who he was. My father entrusted me with his command, told me to trust King Kynagus and to live peacefully in Gallia. He said to forget everything else. Is that so? Well then, let me do as I can. If any of your mercenaries desire to live here, I will so arrange it. I will vouchsafe them homes and land. Your kindness is truly appreciated, but speaking for myself, I couldn't live here in peace, not now. I will avenge my father. I cannot so quickly forget the past, or the Black Knight. But Ike, that's not... I know, I'm not strong enough. An opponent who could defeat my father is well beyond my reach. But that's why I've devoted myself to growing stronger. I will lead my father's mercenaries and prepare them for the day when my chance for revenge arrives. A prudent course of action. You look as one who would be more impulsive, but you are Grail's son after all. Ah, you've matured, Ike. It seemed like yesterday that you were merely a child. And now, I would ask a boon of you. The strength of your mercenary band, Ike. Would you lend it to Princess Elincia? Are you serious? King Kynagus. Gallia and Crimea are allied nations. That cannot be denied. However, this alliance in reality binds only the royal families. It is not respected by our citizenry. The people of Gallia are seldom seen in Crimea, are they? Even though our nations are friends, the people of Crimea have little real understanding of the Laguz. Many of our people still use that undignified name, subhuman, when they speak of the Laguz. My father's heart was filled with shame and sorrow over what you describe. More than any king in our history, he wanted to deepen relations between our people, and then... Perhaps that is why Dayan targeted him. Their hatred of the Laguz is well known. Could it be? In my heart of hearts, I would like to take guardianship of Princess Elincia and assist in the rebuilding of Crimea. However, anti-Beorc sentiment is running high here in Gallia. If we were to offer safe harbor to Elincia, I feel many of our elder statesmen would protest. They would say that we are giving Dayan an ideal excuse to attack. Which means Gallia can't offer Princess Elincia any relief at all, is that it? Unfortunately, it is true. My Lord Ike, King Kynagus has advised me to turn to the Benyan theocracy for aid in Crimea's restoration. My mouth is getting dry, reading out all these lines is becoming difficult. Should make a formal request of Benyan and gain the support of their shields. Passage to Benyan will require several months at sea. An escort will be necessary. Titania, Soren. I think perhaps we should accept the king's offer. What do you say? It's what you want, right, Commander? Well then, it's our job to follow you. However you wish to proceed is fine. I will do all in my power to ensure that our road leads to success. Understood. As of now, the Grail mercenaries shall assume the honor of serving as escort to the Princess of Crimea. Princess Elincia, our journey together will undoubtedly be a long one. May we serve you well. Oh, thank you very much. I only pray that I, in turn, may be worthy of your service. Decided to exaggerate her voice a little bit less. Well, that episode ended up being way longer than I expected. I think I might break it up into 2 somewhere in there, so this will probably end up being episode 12, not 11. But I'm the Nufferdog, and I will see you guys next time with more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.